This is corrective exercise for the gluteus maximus. In the case study, we saw that the gluteus maximus became underactive, long and underactive. What we want to do is we want to activate it through corrective exercise. Maximize the dominance of the synergist, which in this case is the bicep femoris. So, the runner is going to be laying down, facing down, pronated. I'm going to have him reach his arms forward.
Okay.
Face down. Good. In order to activate the TVA, we're going to have him draw in. So bring your belly button up towards your spine. Good. One thing we want to do is we want to inhibit the bicep femoris because he's a dominant synergist. It's a dominant synergist. So what we want to do is we want to inhibit the bicep femoris. Can I touch you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. The bicep femoris is right here. So in order to inhibit it, I'm going to have you just lift the leg a little bit. Perfect. It is inhibited. And now we're going to start with isolated activation for the gluteus maximus. I'm going to have you extend your hips. So just lift the leg and lower. And keep that other leg neutralized on the ground. We're going to do 8 more reps. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So the range is between 10 to 12 reps. He's activated his gluteus maximus, inhibiting his bicep femoris. And let me have you do 3 more. Nice and slow. Control. Decelerate. Eccentric contraction. And 1 more. Good. And just hold it right there. Once they reach the level of adequate repetitions in a relative ease, this exercise can be progressed. All right, so now let me have you look up, and the progression will be to place him in a quadruped position on the stability ball with the hip extension. So we're gonna try it right now. So, I have my friend Brian.
Hello.
And Brian is going to be stable quadruped, pronated on the ball. Reach a little bit forward. So the sternum is out of the ball. Good. Flex your knees a little bit. Bend your knees down. Good. Tuck the toes of your right foot on the ground and slowly, with your knee just a little bit flexed, so at about 25 degrees of flexion. So extend, just straighten it a little bit. And now start to lift. Again, up and down. And do it for 9 more times for me, okay? So this is a progression. And also, as we can see, the TVA is activated, so it's no longer isolated. And lift and lower. The bicep femoris is still inhibited. You're good? We're doing this unilaterally. This can be alternated based on the relative underactivity of the muscle. And 1 more. Very good. Now we're going to progress this even more because Brian here has magically healed. And he no longer needs the modifying versions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you stay in this position, but I'm going to retrieve the ball, so don't fall down. Ball is out. Quadruped position. So take it down into all fours. Slowly drop your knee so the kneecap is touching the ground. Good. And now just tuck the toes. And we're going to lift the left leg up. Yes, this is your left. Extend. Drop down. Flex the knee. Touch down the ground. Good. We're going to do it 5 more times. All right, so let's go. So knee slightly flexed, again in about 25 degrees. We're going into a hip extension from a quadruped position, activating the gluteus max, inhibiting the bicep femoris, and the TVA is activated as well. Now, one thing we want to keep in mind is we want to stabilize, so the SI joint, okay, from PSIS to PSIS, from right to left, is neutralized. Good, and let me have you do 2 more. And last one. And now hold it up for me. Now this can be also held in